Hello on this Monday, another hot one, day 5 of our heat wave of days 90 plus. And we're getting close to some interesting records here too. But these are a look back at those highs Saturday, the warmest day. A lot of 100-degree readings in central and western Minnesota. Twin Cities officially at the airport, just 99. But we broke 2 daily records Friday and Saturday, one of which was set back in 1925 on Saturday. And a lot of people notice this. We've been very hot. The hottest spot actually east of the Rockies. But Texas, places that should be hot this time of year, not at all. And it's because of this upper level low, which is just a pool of cool air aloft that creates instability so that as air rises, it can keep rising. In terms of the opposite is what we have, where the air is stable. You've got warm air relatively aloft and the air can't quite rise. And that's been creating a lot of precip in the south, and that's been keeping the temperatures down there. This is 7-day rainfall, over a half foot for some spots in Texas and Louisiana. And the only rainfall you see for Minnesota really is from early last week. It's been pretty hot and dry here, and it's going to get increasingly that way. This last 60 days, you can see a lot of dry spots here in the northern part of the Midwest, but you get to Texas, Louisiana, well above normal rainfall. So this has been a larger pattern of the last couple of months. And that upper level low is going to skirt to the southeast of us. And that was the hope last week, at least, of bringing us some rain, much needed rain later today into tomorrow and Wednesday. But because it's shifting southeast, not so much, just some isolated chances for us. And we are not alone in the heat. This is the United Arab Emirates setting an all-time record for them, 51.8 Celsius, which is 125 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's been the trend there as well as many parts of the world. But these hot places are getting even hotter, and these insane high thresholds of temperature are getting increasingly easy to hit with a warmer world and a warmer atmosphere. Siberia too, of course, last year, some record fires, record heat, already off to that kind of a start again. So these are from the Siberia Times. You can see forest fires already going early in the summer there. And of course, the Arctic Circle cuts through Siberia. So some of this is north of the Arctic Circle. That particular spot, just about 100 miles south of the Arctic Circle, though, only. And we're one of the most significant heat blobs in the Northern Hemisphere. You got a couple of them, Siberia, a couple places there, but also Norway and Sweden has been pretty warm for them. Not quite as hot as here, of course, but above normal temperatures. And the upper level pattern just continues, persists into this hot stretch of weather. You see this heat bubble in the southwest, just southwest of us. It stays there, and as long as that happens, it's going to be on and off hot, at least for the next couple of weeks yet. So no real end in that pattern in sight. I do think we'll get a couple of breaks, briefly at least, from 90-degree temperatures, but overall very warm. This is from the Weather Service. Over the course of this week, how many consecutive hours above 70? Well, all 132 hours in the Twin Cities, and much of southern Minnesota will be above 70 degrees. And another interesting stat, these are consecutive 90s before June 15th. Those are the ones highlighted with the red arrows. 6 is the most we've ever had, and it looks like we're going to break that. Today's day 5 of 90. Tomorrow will be day 6, Wednesday day 7, and we're adding humidity to the mix too. Dew points in the 60s, maybe you already noticed it's muggier today. That's sticking around, so a very muggy week as well. Not the oppressive stuff, not quite 70s dew points, but 60s. When you got a streak of 90s, does get pretty uncomfortable. Lots of sun, we got that today again too. That's been the other key, is plenty of sunshine along with the hot temperatures. Means we're really gonna need some rain, and it's gonna be very hard to come by. Just isolated chances for us in the Twin Cities the next couple of days. Northern Minnesota, pretty good bet of some thunderstorms developing. This is 1 a.m. tonight, northwestern Minnesota, and then the wee hours of the morning moving across northeastern Minnesota. And then late in the day, maybe 1 or 2 isolated storms tomorrow pop up in central Minnesota, but these will be few and far between. Wednesday, the same thing. Might have 1 or 2 isolated storms. They'll be brief. They're 7 p.m. Wednesday, so if you do get hit by one of those, consider yourself lucky. I'm leaving the raindrops off of the forecast graphic because it's such a low chance tomorrow and Wednesday. But it is out there. Friday, though, by far our best chance of any widespread precip, and even that is going to be scattered, so it doesn't mean we're all going to get a lot of rainfall, which we're going to need here by the end of the week. 90s persist. Yeah, if you're doing the math, that is day 9 Friday, 9 consecutive. Remember, 6 is the most we've had before June 15th. So we shatter that record potentially if we see a 90 each day this week, which is looking likely, so stay cool.